Right, so my point is that my mum and dad, they don't look typically like African Negroid, right? They're not dark. They're not like black dark, yeah? My mum, for one, she's like a light skin, yeah? She's fair, she's light skin, more lighter skin than me. Her eyes, like, she's got like this type of shape eyes as well, yeah? And my dad also, my dad's like my complexion. And my dad has told me that even when he was younger, when he used to go to the barbers in Jamaica, they'd say to him, "Oh, you got coolie hair." So in Jamaica, they say coolie is like, them Jamaican Indian looking people. They look Indian, they're like black Indian. It's what they call coolie. So my dad's told me this, that, they would say, your hair, his hair, it wasn't thick, coarse, like Negroid, thick hair. Okay, it had a smoother texture. My dad's hair had. And he told me this himself. He said when he was back in Jamaica, and he'd go barbers. This is what the barbers would tell him. You got coolie hair. And even my dad's like his look, the way he looks. A lot of Jamaicans have this look. Okay, this is my point, right? Some Jamaican people, they don't have a typical. Some Caribbean people, right? They have a very Afrocentric look about them. They're very dark. They got very broad Negro noses. Okay, they look African. Okay, and some Caribbean people, they have a slightly more like slightly more Oriental eyes, lighter, like brown skin, not dark brown skin, but brown like me complexion. Oriental looking eyes, high cheekbones, more of like a straighter nose, yeah, like a straight nose. So they have a little bit slight like a Indian look about them. And this is what I'm talking about, is the mixture of heritage. Okay, so my dad's mom, she was very like dark skinned, like she was looking very like what you would say like Afrocentric, yeah. And I've come to learn that my dad has told me that he thinks his family, in terms of like his Africanness, is from Ghana. We're like Ghanaian. My dad's side of the family, in terms of the Africanness. But as I said, my dad's dad. Even he looks like he was very fair skinned as well. And so this is what I'm saying. Jamaican people were very like a melting pot of the world. Yeah, there was lots of mixture of different cultures. In like one culture. And part of like Jamaica. When you go back into the history of that island, they had what was called the Arawaki Indians. They called them Arawak Indians, and they had what they called the Taino tribe. And their features, the colour of their skin, so this is what I'm saying. Some Jamaican people that have more of this, when you look at their features, you can see that DNA of the Arawak tribe, the indigenous tribes to the continent, you can see the DNA in the structure of their features and their body as well, their body physique as well. Because I've seen a documentary as well about the Taino women, that they had a particular bodily physique, especially the hips and the thighs, the legs, or this hip area. They had a particular physique that was unique to them, that was very different to actually the African women. They had a different physique here, okay? And so when you look at certain Caribbean women, I'm one of them, my family is one of them, my mum, my family, we have that particular physique here. It's actually different to a typical, what you would say, like African female, yeah? Bodily physique, not only just the facial features and structure, but the body here as well. So what I'm saying is, yeah, if, people, yeah, I'm saying people are very ignorant when it comes to Jamaican. I'm saying people of other cultures, from other countries, I find that when they come across Caribbean people, they always want to be referring us, oh, you're from Africa, or you're like from the African slave trade. But they're ignorant of the fact that part of our DNA, part of our genetic makeup is not only just African. We have an indigenous to the country, to the island. We have an indigenous part of our makeup, an indigenous part of our heritage, which were the Arawak Indians and the Taino tribe. People are very, very ignorant of these things. So please, go learn, go study some history. I'm cutting these videos very short, okay, because I haven't finished. Watch the next video, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.